urban myth that you can see the Great Wall of China from space. But we've got some great walls you can see from space, as long as you've got broadband. It's the Only Connect Wall Night Special, a tournament happening tonight over 2 episodes in which 8 teams from previous series return to play connecting walls only. We'll give them 2 minutes to solve each wall, and should they tie, the time it takes them to find the first group will be taken into consideration. You can play along at home. Our first match-up is the Wrights versus the Birkbeck alumni. Let's remind ourselves of that remarkable family, the Wrights.
I'm not sure we've got a strategy. We're just hoping we don't have a fight on air.
Wrights.
Pompadour.
Correct.
We think of their tricks that have been performed by David Blaine.
And is the next one being encased in a glass box?
That is it. Is it Han Solo? Is it Dracula? No, it's David Blaine. It is lovely to see you again, Wrights. I'm going to ask you a difficult question immediately. Lion or water?
Water, please.
OK, you've got the water wall and 2 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Cut and loop, I don't know what that is. Zulu. Axminster's sort of film. Zulu's a film. Axminster's a carpet.
Cruise means cross.
Penelope Cruz. Penelope Pit Stop. Penelope who else? Penelope someone else. Penelope Perfect?
No. Penelope
Lively. Pit Stop. Cruz. Another one. Penelope... Wilton. No.
Perfect. Right, should we do the carpets? Axminster,
Wilton, Cut and Loop, and another one. Come on,
Berber.
No. Cut and Loop, Axminster.
Get rid of that one.
Wilton.
No.
Amhara, is that a carpet? Oh, are these tribes? Berber, Igbo, Zulu, and...
Fulani, perhaps?
Try that.
No.
Amhara, are they?
Amhara, Berber, Zulu, and...
Igbo.
No.
Penelope's...
Oh, Penelope Lively, isn't it?
Lively.
Pit Stop, Penelope Cruz, Penelope Wilton, Cruz, Pit Stop, Lively.
You've got a minute left.
Patent pending, slag heap.
Slag heap, yes.
Yeah.
Know them well.
Berber, Axminster, Pit Stop is something you stop at. Pit Stop's got lights.
Berber and freeze or...
No. Right, we should go for tribes again. Igbo, Berber.
Is it a tribe?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a language, isn't it, Igbo?
Is it?
Yeah.
Zulu then?
Bamboo. Oops. Zulu, Amhara, Igbo, and another one?
Yeah.
Yes. OK. I still think we've got Penelope's, but I can't see where it is.
Cruz?
Cruz.
Lively. Berber.
No.
Who's... Right, what's Spherus? Do we know what Spherus is?
You've got 10 seconds.
Spherus, no.
Just try.
5 seconds.
I don't think we're going to do it.
The time is up and the wall has frozen. Well, you got a group, and there's a bonus point for the connection. Igbo, Amhara, Fulani, Zulu.
We think they're languages or tribes?
Tribal
languages.
I'm going to accept languages because they're ethnic groups in Africa, but there are languages relating to them, so I will accept that. And there are more bonus points available for the groups you didn't find, so let's resolve the wall. Frieze, Berber, Cut and Loop, Axminster.
Sorts of carpet.
They're types of carpet. Cruz, Wilton, Spherus, Lively.
Penelope's?
They are Penelope's. I think you weren't sure about Spherus. It's
No.
a screenwriter.
Right, OK.
Spherus. And the last group, Perfect, Pending, Slag, Pit Stop.
Imperfect, impending, slag.
You're miles away. They are characters from the Wacky Races.
Oh, right.
But you did find one group and you got 3 connecting points. That is a total of 4. It's time to meet the Birkbeck alumni again to play a connecting wall. Let's remind ourselves of their previous visit.
1.
Why would that be?
Because we don't know the answer.
No, that's a flippant answer. May, another cricketer.
Don't much quite smart. Euro.
Euro.
Well, we don't have to be quick.
I'm impressed by that, Catherine. Are you a cricket fan?
I see more cricket than read Harry Potter.
Welcome back, Birkbeck and Only Connect alumni. You have got the Lion Wall to play. 2 minutes to solve it. Starting now.
Finch, birds, piper.
Musicians, Brent. That's a duck.
Could be an oil field as well.
I mean, a goose.
Brent, goose.
Yes, Brent.
Where's goose?
There's no other goose there.
No,
There's seabirds.
oil fields. Brent.
Oil fields.
Piper.
Piper. Come on, quick.
Quick.
not trig. Trig.
Let me.
Magnus Print.
No, it's not that. Dee.
Sandwich.
Turn.
Keenan, somebody.
There's a
Brian.
cardinal.
Cardinal. No,
Brian
it's
Keenan.
Brian Keenan, Brian Finch.
Could be.
Go for it.
Brian Tinsley and Brian Trigg. No, Brian.
Press them again.
Brian Willow.
Brian Canterbury, no.
No, back Canterbury.
A
Sandwich.
baffle is the thing that blocks things.
Baffle is a
Trig's a
track.
kind of
Hang on,
mat.
a trig
Mortar board.
and a mortar.
Bulletin board.
Bulletin
minute
board.
left.
Mortar board, sandwich board,
Bristol?
and no
Baffle board.
mortar, bulletin, sandwich. Bulletin.
Yes.
Right.
3 strikes and you're out now.
Okay.
Willow Warbler. Finch.
Finch, Willow,
The rest aren't
No,
warblers.
doesn't work.
If it's tring, it would be a bird.
Canterbury bells, willow bells, finch bells,
such
track
things.
bells. No.
No.
Keenan, Brian Keenan, Brian Tinsley,
No,
Brian.
we had Brian's.
Well, we
Got
might
30
still be
seconds.
Brian's.
Churches, cathedrals.
Yes.
Bristol
Bristol.
Cathedral.
Right track,
Canterbury.
wrong track.
Cathedral.
Canterbury,
Wrong Keenan, wrong Bristol.
but Gert,
Trig.
Something about the word. Inch, rig,
Inch,
rack,
rack,
rig.
rig.
10 seconds.
No, there's such a thing as a Bristol.
No, low, rig.
3 seconds.
Inch, and what's the last one? Did you say?
That's it. You're out of time. Well, you found 2 groups, and I'll give you points if you can tell me the connections. Piper, Brent, Magnus,
We
Turn.
think they're the names of North Sea oil fields.
They are North Sea oil fields. Next one, mortar, baffle, sandwich, bulletin.
Board.
That's it, they're just boards. And more bonus points for the other groups, so let's resolve the wall. Track, Bristol, Trig, Willow.
Trig's maths, Bristol.
If you don't know, you
It's
really
not
don't
Cockney
know.
rhyming slang, is it?
You really don't know. They are the children of Sarah Palin. That's who they are. Bristol, the controversial one. And the last group, Finch, Tinsley, Canterbury, Keenan.
I don't know. I was thinking.
You said, who are these Brian? You keep
Brian's,
talking
are
about
they
Brian.
Brian's? They're not Brian's, are they?
No, Brian.
You don't know this either. They are characters from The Office.
Of course.
Finchy, Finch, Dawn, Tinsley, Tim, Canterbury, Gareth, Keenan from
I've never watched.
Everybody
The
at home will
Office.
get that, so
Yeah.
that's nice. They'll have done
But
better than us.
you
so
found
that's
2
very
groups
good.
and you got 2 bonus points, so that is a total of 4. Let's have a look at the scores. The Wrights scored 4 points and the Birkbeck alumni scored 4 points. So it's a tie-break situation. I can now reveal that the Wrights got the first group in 95 seconds. The Birkbeck alumni got the first group in 23 seconds. So I'm afraid we're losing you, Wrights, but well done, alumni. You'll be back later tonight for our semi-final. Our next pairing is the inorganic chemists and the taxonomists. Let's just remind ourselves about the chemists.
Chemist on its own maybe sounds a bit like sort of working behind the counter at the local pharmacy.
Which Scottish dancers are you thinking of?
The Dashing White Sergeant, the Caretaker Fling, the
Colonel Trot.
the Colonel Trot, and the Commander Dance.
If you haven't read them, how do you know the titles?
Oh, knowledge, where does it come from?
Very welcome back, chemists. You have a choice, lion or water. Which would you like?
We'd like the Lion Wall, please.
OK, you have 2 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Characters from...
Fish. Flounder.
Characters for... these are, oh, yes, we've got 5 characters from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not Sebastian, not Ariel... OK, right, we can...
Take it easy now.
Copt and a thicket are basically the same thing, aren't they?
An acre, like 100 acre.
A brush, yeah, undergrowth. Chaparral, does that mean the same thing as well?
Go for it.
OK, acre, boskage... Islet and Horn and Boskage are the real troublesome ones. OK, so what Ariel... So now we know it's not from the Little Mermaid. So Ariel is...
This will be something cream, something ball.
Yes, something brush, possibly. Shaving? Shaving brush? Shaving cream?
Shaving bowl, yeah, go for
And
that.
then, well, that was the third, what's the fourth one then?
We can afford to guess.
Scuttle. Oh, OK,
Yeah.
there we go.
3 strikes and you're out now.
Now, we've got... So we've still got Cops, Chaparral and Thicket, so...
What about acre? Did we try that?
No, we didn't. Let's see. Ariel, it would make sense. The other 4 look like names or something, so it would make sense if those were the 4 remaining.
I can't see how many of them
Shall we...
Go
So
for it.
OK, so this is
That's-
woods, and that is something else.
Yeah, do we know?
So we just...
I'd give it a try now in case it's
All
wrong.
right. It is, okay. We're still assuming these three are right.
It's boss cage. Yeah, let's try.
Did we try that before?
These all look like mixed up words, but I can't think what they are.
Yeah, we've still got a bit of time,
You've got 30 seconds.
Shall we try Holon or Boskage? I would say is one of those two. Nope.
Go with your
Should we still
intuition.
stick with saying these three are right? It's looking increasingly unlikely. Boskage, I think. Almost out of time
Did you
now.
try? Yeah.
You're under 10 seconds. You've solved the wall with seconds to spare. Excellent. Let's look for those bonus points for the connections. Flounder, Prince Eric, Ursula, Sebastian.
They're all characters from The Little Mermaid.
Yes, they are, for a bonus. Brush, cream, scuttle, bowl.
Can they all be prefaced by shaving?
They can, they're just things used in shaving. Boskage, copse, thicket, chaparral.
They're all words for a wood.
For a dense group of plants, I'll take it, that's right. And the last one, acre or acre, Ariel, Ariel, Holon, Elat.
Places in Israel?
Well done, I didn't think you had any idea. They are cities in Israel. Fantastic stuff. You found 4 groups. You got 4 bonus points, plus the extra 2 for getting it all right. That is the maximum of 10 points. Time to bring in your opponents. The taxonomists now are going to have a go at a connecting wall. Let's remind ourselves of their last appearance.
We help organisations organise, describe, arrange their information so they can find stuff again.
So it's a little bit like nothing I can think of.
Yes. A merger. And, all right, let's go for a skein.
Yes.
About a skein.
Yes. They're going up one by one if you turn them upside down.
You are right. It's the numbers 88, 89, 90 and 91 upside down. I am delighted to see you, taxonomists, one of my all-time favourite teams. But there's no time for gossip. We're straight into the water wall. You've got 2 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Well, left wing's politics.
Let's look at the words.
Well, we've got Observer, which is a newspaper. Do we have other newspapers?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Spin, which is...
Also sort of politics-y.
Hamiltonian.
That's politics. Unction.
Extreme unction.
Ah.
Extreme close-up.
Extreme ironing.
Extreme.
No way.
Seriously?
Okay.
Seriously?
So what else could be extreme? Extremely people.
Extremely left wing.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so Hamiltonian.
Card game.
Yes.
No, maybe not.
Stage game.
Spin, voice, internet presence, is that name? News and internet presence.
Oh,
Spin.
you're beyond me.
No. Tablet. No.
Observer.
Okay. Observer's not just a newspaper, it's an actual
You've
role
got a
that
minute
people
left.
have.
Don't know. Mental block.
Mental arithmetic.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Stage struck, no. People struck, quack.
Tablet. Observer. Spin. Voice. No.
No.
Tablet is
Yeah,
a
I see.
Catholic
Go.
newspaper. Yeah.
True.
Right.
Oh, tablet, observer, stage is a paper. Are any of the others?
Voice.
No.
Right, so parlour games.
How about
30 seconds.
Hamiltonian stage, tablet and observer? No.
All right, so mental games, parlour games. We thought,
Card games.
and we thought that one of the others, like maybe stage games. No, parlour, mental, card,
Voice games.
voice,
No.
mental, card, observer. No.
Right.
10 seconds.
Things you watch, people watch.
5 seconds.
No, this isn't going
No,
well.
it's done.
Your time is up. Well, you've got a group, and I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the connection. Left wing ironing unction close up.
Extreme. Things you can do in an extreme fashion.
Absolutely right. And there are further points available for the other groups, so let's resolve the wall. Parlour, mental, card, street.
There'll be games.
Do you know? I think I'll allow it.
Really?
I wanted to hear magic, types of magic.
okay.
But parlour games, mental games, card games, absolutely. Street games, arguably. Bit of cricket in the street, I'll take it for the
Thank
bonus.
you.
Okay.
Next one, stage, people, voice, tablet.
They're papers.
They're papers.
They're newspapers. Last group, observer, quark, Hamiltonian, spin.
Okay, shall I take a go at this?
Yeah.
It's not politics, it's nuclear physics.
Goodness.
Physics.
That's That's absolutely it. Well,
Yeah.
quantum mechanics. They're terms
mechanics,
from physics, quantum mechanics. Very well done.
Well done.
So you found one group and you get 4 bonus points for the connections. That gives you a total of 5.
OK.
Let's have a look at the scores. The taxonomists got 5 points. The inorganic chemists got 10 points. So I'm afraid we're losing you, ladies. But well done, chemists. We'll see you later in the semi-final. Next up, it's the bankers and the mathematicians. Let's have a little look back at the bankers.
Charles and Duckface.
You hated having to say that, didn't you?
I did.
Bankers.
For whom the bell tolls.
1 point to you.
We think the answer is cage goes over mouse.
I'm finding it hard to give a straight face because this is my favourite clue ever in this game. Very welcome back to you, bankers. You have an immediate choice, lion or water.
Water, please.
OK, 2 minutes to solve the water wall, starting now.
Gonzo, journalism,
Enigma could be variations.
Muppets. Gonzo, Chef, Piggy, Scooter?
Yes.
Ralph, Piggy, Gonzo, Scooter. Ralph, Gonzo, Piggy, Chef. No, Scooter, Chef, Piggy, Ralph. Someone else find another one.
Yes. It's a checkbook, journalism checkbook.
Caesar's salad. Variations.
Waldorf salad.
Enigma. Waldorf are also in the Muppets. Yes. Waldorf, garden salad. Yes. Caesar salad. Mary Jew salad, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
Waldorf.
Chef salad.
Yes. So, Piggy, Scooter, Ralph, Gonzo. No.
I wish I watched the
Mary
Muppets.
Jew, Ralph. Keep looking for the other ones.
Yes.
Roger's the dog.
Mary Jew. Does Mary Jew mean anything to anybody?
I think he might be a Muppet too. Checkbook, Snap, New. Mary Jew, Ralph, Scooter, Piggy. Gonzo, Scooter.
Got 30 seconds.
Fragment's not a Muppet, is it? Like Fraggle Rock?
Yeah, it could
Roger
be.
Rabbit.
Gonzo journalism, New Deal, New World, New Variations, New Symphony.
Enigma code. Are these codes, any of them?
10 seconds. 3 seconds. That's it, you're out of time. But you found a group, and I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me the connection: garden, Waldorf, chef, Caesar.
Salad.
Types of salad. Further bonus points available, so let's see the groups. Ralph, Piggy, Meridew, Roger.
They're all people in a book by William Golding, Lord of the Flies.
They are characters from Lord of the Flies, well found in the attic of your mind. Next group, new, yellow, Gonzo, checkbook.
Journalism.
They are types of journalism. And the last one, good luck, Enigma, Fragma, Scooter, Snap.
I think they're codes.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't get this if I had a million years. They are, of course, German techno groups. Everyone's favourite.
Right, of course they are.
Now, you did very well, although you fell for our trap. It's only Connect. There are no Muppets here. Nevertheless, you found one group. You ingeniously found 3 more connections. That is a total of 4 points. Time to bring in your opponents to see what they can do. The mathematicians are next. Let's have a little look at their previous visit. Maths?
Crisis, what crisis?
That's right. On the way here, you were discussing the characters in Thomas the Tank Engine ordered by engine number.
We actually thought this might come up, but I know it sounds ludicrous.
Are you kicking yourselves over the Blackadder question?
Well, it was within our knowledge range, but it's sometimes hard to connect them. I suppose that's the idea of the show, really, isn't it?
Hello again, mathematicians. It's very nice to see you. You are going to get the lion wall. You've got 2 minutes to solve it, starting now.
OK, what we got? Not presidents, no. Nvidia, is that a company that makes things, isn't it? Nvidia?
They do, like, computer.
Possibly. Waddington's makes games, doesn't it?
It does. Is there any other games manufacturers?
I don't know.
Hallmark's are cards. So Hallmark and Plimpton make cards.
OK. Do you want to try something?
And who else?
Anyone else? Cards.
We'll just try it. Visa cards, right?
Yeah, Visa cards. Yeah.
So there's free cards.
And
America cards, big cards, race cards. I don't know. Waddingtons might make cards. Fair game.
yeah, they do make cards, don't they? Because they're they might.
We tried that.
Also, Visa doesn't actually make cards. Well,
okay. Well, we got also caveman, baker, and cooker sort of jobs, aren't they? If just put it professions, to put it in another way. Marvel is a mixed comics. Have we got Captain Marvel, Captain America, possibly? Captain Caveman. Is that something? What's Visa?
Sorry.
Captain Planet. There we go. Okay.
You've got a minute
Something
left.
line's probably going to be, isn't it?
Line rice baker.
Solomon Islands.
So Condoleezza Rice.
Right?
Marshall Islands. And something else like
The Secretaries of State. Condoleezza Rice, Hillary Clinton.
Go for it.
Baker and...
Marshall could be a surname, Cook could be a surname.
Marshall,
Okay, have we got islands? Have we got Solomon, Cook?
Yes, that sounds good.
Three strikes and
Line
you're out.
Islands, I think, as well.
Okay, you've got to work out the other figures as well.
And
Okay.
Caroline Islands, maybe?
Okay, so what the others...
And then I'll make cards. Well, so
types of-
in the video, it's like cards and computers. So
Okay,
they're
so there's a
sound
type
cards,
of card.
or like video
so
cards.
it's a type of card. We think Caroline Island.
Yeah,
I'm sure we chose that group before.
You've solved the wall. Very well done. And of course, bonus points available if you can tell me the connections. America, Marvel, Caveman, Planet.
They can all be preceded by Captain.
They can. Caveman's not really a profession, is it?
Sorry, well, I was catching at straws there, wasn't I?
Yeah, if the careers advisor at school tells you to be a caveman, you're in trouble. Next group, Clinton, Baker, Rice, Marshall.
Have they been US Secretaries of State?
Yes, they have. It is Hillary Clinton, James Baker, Condoleezza Rice and George Marshall. Next group, Solomon, Cook, Caroline, Line.
I think they're all islands.
I'll take it. They're island chains in the Pacific. But I will take it because they're islands. Visa, Nvidia, Hallmark, Waddingtons.
Types of cards.
Types of card.
Manufacturers of cards.
The connection is cards. So you found 4 groups, you got 4 connections, you get points for each of those plus bonus points for getting it all right. That is the maximum of 10 points. Let's see what that does to the scores. The bankers got 4 points, the mathematicians got 10 points. So bankers, I'm afraid we're saying goodbye to you. But well done, mathematicians. You'll be back later tonight for the semi-final. Our final matchup is the Oxford Librarians and the Strategists. Let's say hello again to the Librarians. I wonder if you could have managed to count the characters in the last clue in your remaining 4 seconds.
Just about.
Librarians?
The enormous crocodile.
Correct, 1 point. Let's have a round of it now. Come on, let's have a round of snake, slug, frog. Wait a minute, that's a pair of scissors.
That's crocodile. I'm playing the
It's
Malaysian version.
crocodile. Damn it, you win. Very nice to see you again, Librarians. I'm going to give you a choice, lion or water.
Water, please.
OK, for your return visit, you'll be playing the water wall. You've got 2 minutes, starting now.
Chatterbox, naughty.
Somersault, cartwheel.
Mr. Chatterbox is a
Handspring
litter man, and we're looking for other kinds of jumps.
No.
No.
We've got a snatch.
They could all be movements in gymnastics.
Yeah.
Let's look again. What can you have?
Appropriate can be to steal. So
Steal,
snatch,
steal,
poach.
snatch, poach.
Bilk?
Bilk is to know is to go.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
That's right, okay.
Little Misses, so Little Miss Naughty. I think one of the jumping ones is...
Little Miss Tiny.
Tiny and Somersault.
Yeah, we'll give that a try.
That's great. Okay.
So
now we take time because we've got to...
Banana
3 strikes and you're out, of course.
Fountain Goodman.
Banana Split Goodman. Fountain Pen, no, nothing like that.
Well, these look like surnames, don't they, for some of them?
And they still have jumps.
You've still got
Flip and Handspring.
Yeah, Flip. Let's not take them yet. Split, Handspring,
Cartwheel and Flip are all definitely...
And Water, Sunshine, Herman, Fountain, Goodman.
I have no idea. Do we want to try those?
No, we don't, because if we get them, we then have to move on to... No, we don't kill time.
Benny Goodman? There's some kind of musicians?
Sunshine. Monty Sunshine was a jazz musician.
So maybe they are jazz musicians, that's a possibility.
Okay, do you want to try...
I would definitely go for the jumps first.
Yes, let's try the jumps.
That's it, you solved the wall. Very well done. And bonus points are available to you for the connections. So what about the first group?
They're all things meaning to take, steal.
That's right, the verb appropriate, snatch, poach, bilk. Words for stealing. Next one, Chatterbox, Naughty, Tiny, Somersault.
The Little Misses.
Yes.
Characters from the Little Miss books. Cartwheel, split, flip, handspring.
They're gymnastics moves.
They're simply moves in gymnastics. And the last one, Fountain, Herman, Goodman, Sunshine.
No, it's the play clarinetists.
Brilliant. Jazz clarinetists is exactly what they are. So 4 points for finding the groups, 4 points for the connections. You get a bonus 2 points for getting it all right. That is the maximum of 10 points. We're now going to bring in the strategists to see what they can do with the connecting wall. But first, let's remind ourselves of that team. I thought you worked at the Department of Transport.
That's true, but I work on motorways, which you have very few zebra crossings on motorways.
Did I hear you say Anne Robinson's a goalkeeper?
Paul Robinson, I think, is the goalkeeper.
Because that I would like to see. Is it laugh a minute at the department?
We had a laugh in 1979.
Really?
Yeah, we remember it still.
Those were the days. Those were the days. Welcome back, strategists. You are going to play the Lion Wall. You've got 2 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so Topsy-Turvy was
That's
a
film. Films by Mike Lee.
Yes.
Happy-Go-Lucky.
Yes.
Which else?
What's the other one?
Chatterbox.
Grown-ups.
So we'll start looking for something else.
No, okay.
Right, feint and parry are things that you can do.
Lunge.
Fencing.
Lunge and forte?
No, perfect. Maybe an octave.
Back to the films. Happy-Go-Lucky, Topsy-Turvy, Vera Drake, definitely. What about Grown-Ups?
We tried Grown-Ups.
Grumble is the name of a restaurant near me. Little Miss Chatterbox, Little Miss Perfect, Mr Topsy-Turvy.
Hang on, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Topsy-Turvy and...
Mr Grumble, potentially.
Well done.
Yes.
Okay, right, next.
Definitely go back to these. Back to the feint, lunge, parry.
Yes.
Is forte one of them?
Oh, we tried that one. Tried that.
Okay.
So what else could they be? Oh,
Vera Drake.
German. How about German?
Who starred in Vera Drake?
That's Imelda Staunton. Happy-Go-Lucky and Naked. Oh God.
Naked Chef.
No.
The chefs.
It's Ireland. What's Ireland going to be?
Ireland's also known as Era.
Yes.
Stephen Island. There are Stevens on there.
Parry.
Parry, composer.
Parry and name. Okay. Parry.
Bruce Parry's TV presenter.
Bliss may be a composer, but...
Bliss. I can't think of any other composer.
Well done. Okay, next.
30 seconds and 3 lives.
And Naked, potentially?
Well done. You solved the wall. Brilliant. Right, bonus points for the connections. Let's see what you can do. Chatterbox, Perfect, Topsy-Turvy, Grumble.
They're Mr. Men.
They are Mr. Men characters. That is right. And the next group, German, Bliss, Ireland, Parry.
There might be composers. That's our best guess.
They are composers. They are British composers born in the 19th century. Edward German, I think it's Arthur Bliss, John Ireland and Hubert Parry. Next group, Grown-Ups, Naked, Happy-Go-Lucky, Vera Drake.
We're going to go with films by Mike Lee?
Or Mike Lee directed films. And the last one, Octave, Lunge, Feint, Forte.
Do we have fencing?
We have to go with fencing on that one.
They are terms used in fencing. So you found the 4 groups, you get the 4 connecting points and 2 bonus points for getting them all. That means a maximum of 10 points. Let's have a look at the scores. The librarians scored 10 points and the strategists scored 10 points. So it is a tie-break. I can at this point reveal that the librarians solved the first group in 28 seconds. The strategists took 41 seconds. So I'm afraid by just a few seconds we're losing you, strategists. But well done, librarians. You are through to our semi-finals, the last team to get there. We'll be playing those semi-finals and the final later tonight. So join me then for more walls than a battery chicken farm with individual en-suites. Battery chicken. Goodbye.
And Wall Night continues at 10 tonight.